Good evening, lads. Hello. Um, 10 minutes before the close. I know that there is a Tesla earnings coming out, I think, after the close, so that will be fun to see. Maybe we can catch that at the end of the video if I remember to. But yeah, let's get straight into it. It was not a big day for anything, right? Mostly flat, but platinum and palladium did very well, to be honest, and also nat gas did something good. So let's look into it quickly. The dollar today had a yesterday it tagged, the 5-year long trend line coming down here, and we are below. And as long as we're below, to me the dollar or the Dixie is bearish. Yesterday we tagged it, and now we are resuming down. So let's see what happens in the next for the remaining of this week. What happens? Silver, nothing much happening today. Just nothing day really. 0.5%, nothing spectacular to say. I still expect to get the retest as we talked about yesterday and the days before. Gold, I have removed all the jitter, maybe a bit too much, but anyways. I have added this uptrend channel here, and right now it's just doing more or less nothing, right? I guess we will sit here for quite some time. So, oh yeah, and then we get to palladium. If you remember from my previous videos and tweets, I've said as long as we are below this golden trend line here, we are bearish. And we have broken it. I can also see that my blue neckline is gone here. My bad, guys. Let's just quickly add it in here somewhere around here, just do it quickly, like that. You can see the inverted head and shoulders, right? So we did get a break above early or Friday, and then we tagged the golden trend line yesterday, and now we've broken through. So now what we want to see is we want to establish ourselves right here. And get a good base, and then we can resume higher. It's still, we have broken, yes, but it's one day, remember. And if you see the downtrend, it's quite big, yeah. So it's a start. Let's follow it and see if we can get a good structure here to move higher, because then we can get into some bigger moves, right? If we can get the first, if this is like number one, right, we can get a pullback to some degree, and then we might get a third leg and a fifth leg up. So let's see. Platinum peeking out above the golden trend line. And for you who is new here, the golden trend line is the inner. Let me remove all this good stuff here. It's the inner connection right here you have. It's actually, to me, when I noticed this one, I think this is a lot more important trend line compared to yeah, to the white one. Sorry, just got confused a bit. The uranium spot to NASDAQ ratio, as you can see, dropping down. As expected yesterday, I told you that we broke the blue one, and to me, then that means that we are going further down. And as we will look into later, the nat gas is up 4%. So this is purely nat gas, gaining, and uranium spot staying flat at around 52. I think we can get down here in this area right here. The 1, 2, 3 wave down to the 15, at least down to the bottom here. So we will see. Uranium. Not much happened, right? 0.8%. It's still in a downtrend. Yeah, we need to get going here. We really do. We really need to get going. So, yeah. SILG testing this the small golden trend line. And to me, I really want to get back above the blue one here and the red one. I really want to get back above. Otherwise, it could be a fake breakout, but let's see. Uranium to the NASDAQ ratio. I truly expect, as mentioned previously as well, that this will probably be the right shoulder, and then upon breakout we will get move to up to here somewhere. This is the measured move, maybe a bit down anyways, but this is the measured move, and I do think as well that we will get the retest here. We will get the retest. That's I'm positive on. So yeah. XPI showed yesterday we tagged the golden trend line, this one here, and now we are getting rejected. So kind of to be expected once you get this type of retest. So the next week or two will be important to see how we do for the XBI for the biotech sector. Again, this is a chart that I find very interesting to see. And as you know, the Tesla earnings will come out after the close, if I'm right, in 2 minutes. So this could be a spiller to the downside if it's very bad, because yeah, it will pull everything down with it. Oil still hovering here around these golden lines here. I've added the crude oil instead of the USD VTI because for some reason it's stuck. I haven't got an update in 3 days. But anyways, it's more or less the same, right? We're still above the 82. Oh, it's not. It's still different here on the crude, yeah. But the 82 on the VTI, I don't know has broken down or not. But still, it's looking good as long as we are in this range above the gap here. Yes, I've been waiting to see this one. Nat gas, as you can see, broke our red line, which we have been looking at for 2 weeks more or less, right? So I think right now what will happen is that we will get a move up to the just below 3, as mentioned. That's what I'm aiming at anyways. So I think we'll get a move up to 3, maybe some pullback, and then I do think we'll get a move up to this one here, because I think this one could be some sort of head and shoulders in the making. But still, it's very early because we haven't even formed the head yet. But if we get all the way up here to this trend line, I'm quite positive that we will get a move down, and then we'll get back up again. I love the inverted head and shoulders if at the end of a move, as you can see, right? Nasdaq has been beating all the way down from 10 to 2 more or less. It's a big move. And if you start to see some inverted head and shoulders at the end of a move, it could be to the upside or to the downside, then you have a good chance that it could be a bottom. SMR, I found that today. I want to add it in. The new scale power on the New York Stock Exchange. I posted a tweet here that if we could break this red resistance, that it would be a very good buying opportunity. And this is this is 2 months ago. And as you can see, we couldn't break, and we just rolled over slowly. So now what I see is that we have a 1 and the 2 and a 3. And if you look at the reaction after it kind of bottomed, right? This is more like a spike up, no formation, just a V spike. You have the same here, just a touch and then a spike up. But what we have now is more of a bottoming pattern, as you can see, right? So to me, this looks very promising. If we can get above this one here, let's make it dotted a bit. If you can get above, let's call it 9.3, I do think that this channel here and this is probably the bottom. So if you want to get into new scale, again, not financial advice, but I think getting above here could be a long-term bottom. So yeah. Okay, guys, I don't think I have much more to say. I will just, as always, please follow me on Twitter, YouTube, and I'm getting a lot of great comments on YouTube lately with requests and also some good feedback, also some negative feedback. I appreciate it all. So yeah, let's keep this community growing, and I will be back tomorrow. Let's just quickly let's check the Tesla. The Tesla, can we see how much what it did? No, I don't have. It's not updated yet, I think. Maybe not. And maybe it will update later, but we will look at that tomorrow for sure. Maybe we can find the Nasdaq. Is it the Nasdaq? No, it's not yet. Okay. Anyways, doesn't matter. Okay. Thank you guys, and have an awesome evening, and we will see you tomorrow. Cheers.